Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 2-pound cakes and 2 loaf cakes from Publix. These are from the Publix bakery. So we have the sour cream and the butter pound cake, and then we have the banana walnut and the limited edition Blackberry Lemon loaf cakes. These were $5 each, so it didn't matter if it's a pound cake or a loaf cake, they're $5 each. It looks though like there's some different sizes here. If you spend your $5 on the pound cakes, they are 12 ounces. That's what you're getting, 12 ounces. If you spend your $5 on the loaf cake, you're getting more. This is actually a 1 pound, 16 ounce banana walnut loaf cake, and then the limited edition is 14.64. So it's a little bit smaller than the regular, but your $5 is gonna go further on the loaf cakes, it looks like. So we're gonna open these up. And this is how it looks. And you can hold it like this. You could put it out on a tray or a plate, and we're gonna be pulling this off. I'll do that in just a second. So that is the first one. This is the butter. And the butter looks just like sour cream, doesn't it? They don't look much different. Okay, banana walnut. That's that one. And then blackberry lemon. So I got a cutting board out, and I'm going to move each one of these over to a cutting board. I'm going to, I guess some people would leave that on there, and you could for sure, but I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut us off a slice. Ooh, that looks very pretty. Yeah. That looks like it would be perfect for like
strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, strawberry shortcake.
It's the very first thing I thought of.
Yeah, that's very pretty. Okay, now the butter. I'm wondering what the flavor difference is going to be between the butter and the sour cream. Trying to make these a little thicker just so we can get into the meat of the loaf. But it does look more yellow. So that's the difference between the two. It's just very, very slight difference. Okay, and then we have the banana walnut. And this one's a little bit messier. Oop. But that's okay. Here. I'm just going to cut that right in the middle since it's already in the middle. Put it on the plate so we can see it better. You can see there's some walnut right there. And then this next piece looks like it has even more walnut. We like walnuts. Kevin and I really like walnuts. As long as they're not black walnut, then we're fans of walnuts. Okay, and the last one is the blackberry lemon. And I'll just leave this one on the paper. How about we do that? So that it won't sit in the walnut. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's very, very pretty. So we're going to be trying the sour cream first. It says there are 4 servings in the container. A fourth cake, 85 grams, which is a good helping, is 280 calories. And the sour cream is pretty much right up front in the ingredient list. It's bleached wheat flour, sugar, eggs, and then sour cream. So it's the 4th ingredient in here. So I'm gonna move that, give you that. We probably could pick this up, couldn't we?
Probably. It does look like it'd be perfect for like some ripe strawberries chopped, sliced up, and then put some of that gel on there. I think that'd be really nice for that. That would go perfect with strawberries.
That is a great flavor too. It's a very, very slight vanilla flavor. It is extremely light and fluffy. Well, it's dense, but
It's like a pound cake is.
But at the same time, it feels very fluffy. It's very, very fresh, and that would go terrific with anything you wanted to put on it. You could eat it by itself, but it would, any kind of jam or syrup or sauces that you wanted to add to that would be perfect.
It's not as, like if you buy them in the store, the little round cup like things, they're kind of rubbery and spongy.
They're more like a Twinkie.
Yeah, these are more dense cake-like. Like a pound cake.
Yes, but still very, very fresh.
Yeah.
I think that's delicious.
It's very, very good.
I did not taste sour cream.
No, I don't know. I guess sour cream is just the way they add moisture. So.
I guess, but you just don't taste it. This one is called butter, and it's a 4th of the cake. It's 290 calories. And it is the same ingredients, except the 4th ingredient is butter. So...
different flavor.
Whoop, dropped it.
It almost has like a stronger vanilla flavor. Same texture though.
I think the sour cream seemed a little fresher.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the butter is fresh. It's very fresh. It's just that it seems a tad drier than the sour cream when you put them side by side. It also, I don't know. I really like the flavor of the sour cream.
I like the flavor of the sour cream better.
Yeah, because you did get that more vanilla flavor, but then...
That's pretty strong vanilla too.
It's different. Yeah, and I guess it's the addition of all the butter that it does change the flavor. But out of those two, you can tell the difference. But out of those two, I'm choosing sour cream.
I would get the sour cream one. And now, honestly, if you're going to cover them with something, if you're going to put strawberries in jam,
you're not going to notice.
You're not going to notice.
No, if you're covering them up, you're not going to notice at all. No. So get
whatever you want.
Yeah, if one is sold out, if the sour cream is sold out, and they only have the butter, buy the butter. Because if you're covering it up anyway, you're absolutely right. You're not going to know.
You're going to know.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to tell the difference.
Okay, this one is the banana walnut. And the reason it kind of looks messy like that wasn't Publix fault. It got turned over in the car. You put your groceries in the back, and the next time I looked in the back, it was turned over. So so it's a little messy, but that's my fault. 6 servings are in the container. 1/6 of the cake is 260 calories, and the very first ingredient is bananas. Bananas, yeah, so it's bananas, sugar, flour, eggs, butter, and then the 6th ingredient is walnuts, and then the 7th ingredient is brown sugar. So
it definitely has that banana bread flavor. I like that.
I do too. I grew up eating banana bread with butter, so I like it with butter.
Do you warm it up, any butter, or just butter?
I warm it up. I warm up the banana bread. We have a little toaster oven, and we had one when I was a kid too. And I remember Mom doing the same thing. Well, I mean, that's who I learned from, right? But she would put the banana bread in there and just warm it up. And then that butter would just, it was wonderful on top. I think that's delicious.
It's very good banana bread. It is a little brown banana kind of flavor, so if you don't like the brown banana flavor, you may not like it, but it's kind of borderline for me.
I can understand that. It's a very ripe banana.
Yeah.
They're using ripe bananas.
But I mean, that's what most banana bread does taste like, so.
Yes. And the more ripe bananas are easier to work with than a banana bread too. You do get the walnut. You get plenty of the texture and everything. They probably, I would think they would make one without walnut, but we only saw the with walnut. And let me just say this too. Not only did they have these loaves, they also had slices. So if you wanted to buy like these same things, I think just sliced, they had those as well. So
like instead of buying a whole loaf, you could buy just a couple
I think
slices.
so, yeah. But I'll make sure next time we go, I'm going to make sure that that's not something we need to try, that maybe they're different. I don't know. I'm going to make sure. Okay. This is limited edition Blackberry Lemon. And this is a fifth. 5 servings, a fifth of the cake is 310 calories. And this one is flour, sugar, sour cream. And then we're going deep. We're getting some vanilla.
There's a lot of ingredients.
Yeah, we're going deep. We're getting some juices, blackberry juice and vegetable juice for color. We're getting deep in there. So Blackberry Lemon. It's a very pretty color.
Mm-hmm. You know what? They've got a lot of berries in there. I mean, you can taste them. And you get the lemon all through it. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very sweet.
I love that. They should leave that out all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I know they won't, but they should. Yeah, that's might be my favorite one here.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like it.
Well, the pound cakes are very plain. They're almost meant for something else to put with them. I mean, truly they are. I mean, I'm sure there are people that eat them plain, but that's not how I would eat them.
Mm-hmm.
Both of these are just made to just eat.
Right. And I could eat more and more and more of that.
I agree with that. I think that's probably my favorite too.
It's delicious, yeah.
And I like the blackberry because it's not like a really strong, sharp like blackberry or anything like that. It doesn't have any tartness to it. Really.
It's not like blueberry. It's
Yeah,
not. Blueberry is very. I think blueberry is a louder flavor, and blackberry is there, but it's just more subtle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little daintier than the blueberry.
Yeah. It goes really well with the lemon too.
It does, and the lemon isn't too like. I usually don't like blueberry mixed with lemon or blackberry mixed with, but this it's subtle enough to where it's just not an aggressive lemon, and it goes really well, and it has a little bit of sweetness to it. And it's such a pretty color. I think that would be my first pick is the blackberry lemon, but then for sure the banana walnut, and then I'm going to go for sour cream. But I personally would only buy the sour cream. Well, if you have a table you're laying out for guests and you want something plainer, that sour cream would be a great one to put on the
By
table.
itself,
Yeah, all by itself. So you'll have to let us know if you have a favorite loaf cake or what pound cake or that they bring out, because I know they come out with plenty of limited editions every single time we go in. We've gone in once a week since they've opened up here, and every single week they have had some new limited edition.
At least one thing.
Yeah. So it's like, well, I have to go in every week because I don't want to miss the limited
I'm sure we'll
edition.
run out next year.
We probably will. So for you all, if you've had if you're in Florida, you know, you've probably been eating this stuff for years. But for us, every week it's like, woohoo, new food, you know. And so you'll have to let us know what your favorites are and maybe some things that we can look forward to. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.